Hello there, Leon Man Mountain, back in the Lake District, and another wild camp. I'm joined with Simon today, as usual, as it is on this channel.
Am I on there?
Yeah, you are now, yeah. We have parked up at the Kirkstone Passing, and the plan is bag a few Wainwrights and camp. So far, we've probably travelled 200 metres, and it's been tough. So, hoping to hit Cordell Moor, Hartsop and Grey Crag. So, yeah, let's get going and try and get up there, because the first bit is quite steep and involves a little bit of scrambling, but we're prepared. We've got micro spikes, we've got our sticks, so hopefully hopefully we won't have a problem getting up there, but you never know with the conditions. So yeah, let's go. Bag some Wainwrights.
They are ripe.
They are ripe, yeah.
They're very ripe.
Ripe as rain. Yeah, go back some Wainwrights and get camping. So let's go. So there, just see this little bit of snow here. That is the path that goes up normally. As you can see, quite a lot of snow build up there. So we're gonna go around it where Simon is there. And yeah, it is a little bit longer, but it's not too much longer, so I think we'll be okay. But I mean, come on guys, look at this. That's Red Screes there. But yeah, this is epic. Hard going, but epic. This is what we wanted. We've not had this for quite a few years, I don't think. Lake District hasn't been this well covered in snow in a long time, and it's stayed as well. I mean, this started pretty much a week ago, this, and it stayed, which is fantastic. So yeah, we're gonna keep carrying on up. We've done quite a bit already. This is the first part, is really the steepest part of the day, I think. And then it's all sort of gradual climbs and gradual descents. So yeah, I think we're going over Stony Cove Pike, over to her Grey Crag. I'll correct myself later on if I have got that wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Grey Crag. There's that many Grey Crags I can't keep up. But yeah, that's the second one of the day, and then back over to Stony Cove Pike, over to Hartsop, and then Cordell Moor. So we don't know where we'll camp. We've not made a decision yet. I think it's going to be probably time dependent than anything else. So yeah, I think once we're up and we've got a feel for the land, I think we'll probably start making a bit better progress. But right now, yeah, we're it's quite incredible. So let's carry on. Well, I'm waist deep in snow. Yeah, I've fallen off the wall. This is deep round here. We keep getting little, well, I say little parts of the path which is just deep snow. Et voila. And yeah, it's getting fun. So I think we should have brought some snowshoes. So I'm going to try and climb up here. But yeah, you've got to pick your path wisely. Well, it's pretty difficult going. There's a lot of hidden deep snow. You're going to get that up here. But we're slowly making our way up. Whether we're going to get all this done is another question. I don't know, it depends what it's like up on Cordell Moor and beyond there.
Optimistic than take one.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, true. I was saying I don't think we're going to do this yet, but I'm still not sure if we're going to be able to do it all. But if we get over to Grey Crag, yeah, we've pretty much destroyed most of it. But that's if we get there. It's taken us a long time to get where we are. It's tough going. Quite deep snow in some places, hidden, and then other places it's been okay. You know, you'd be able to get a bit of a move on, but then you come up to a good 20-metre section of like waist height snow, and you got to try and pick a way around it. It's not entirely fun, but I'm still dry, so that's a good thing. Yeah, I think it's just slowly, slowly catch the monkey. Whatever that means.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's a military saying, isn't it?
Yeah.
SAS or something.
Something.
Be patient.
So yeah. So let's carry on and get to Cordale Moor. Well, the snow has joined us now, and we are pretty much at the top where Stony Cove Pike is. We're levelled off a bit, but yeah, snow's coming. There's been a change of plans on this, just simply because how hard it has been getting to this point. I think we're going to do Hartsop and Grey Crag another day, just simply because it's taken us 2.5 hours to get here. Pretty much. I might have oversold that, but yeah, it's taken a long time. So we're gonna get up to the top of Stony Cove, dig out some pitches, and yeah, set up camp. But yeah, it's not warm now either. It's that wind has come in with the snow, and it's feeling a bit bitter and a bit cold, but we'll get there and we'll set up shop. But yeah, it's tough going this, just because the snow is so deep and so soft. It's like walking against the tide a little bit, but we'll get there, and hopefully this snow will pass as well, which will be ideal. Ooh. So we've made it to the top of Stony Cove Pike, also known as Cordale Moor, also known as Cordale Moor, which is Cordale Moor is over there, but this is anyway. Either way, we're here, and I think the right decision would be just to dig some trenches here and get the tent set up. But I genuinely don't think that we can do the other ones today or even tomorrow. It's such a ridiculously difficult conditions, and we don't have snowshoes, so we can't just make our lives easier with big footprints. We've just got boots, winter boots with micro spikes, which just isn't good enough for the conditions. Yeah, so gonna dig out a trench and set up camp, so wish us luck.
Good lord.
That was pure effort.
Yo, what are we doing?
Yeah, it's a good question.
What are we doing, mate?
Camping in alpine conditions. Christ. Why? Well, you have to excuse me looking at a bit like a roadman. Just thought I'd put this on because it's going to keep me nice and warm. But apart from that, I look like a ninja, don't I, actually? Look at this. Yeah, cool. Apart from that, all set up in the tent, got my warm clothes on, and it's really still snowing out there. Did have a little bit of a break, but not much. But yeah, it's quite nice out there nevertheless, even though there is a bit of snow. But what I'm going to do now, I am going to probably get a brew on. In fact, I don't really need this now. But we are here. We have survived the journey. It has been hard, rewarding but hard. So, yeah, like I say, brew on. Probably actually as well. Look at this big softy man. Got a hot water bottle. Might warm that up as well. Stick that in the foot of the sleeping bag, so I've got nice and toasty feet when I get back inside later on. I'm hoping that this is clearing. It should do from the forecast about 8-9 o'clock, and then hopefully get some really nice sort of night lapses, if you will, which would be absolutely epic. Yeah, but you never know. It might just be clag. The usual stuff that happens to me in the Lake District. But yeah, apart from that, I'm going to get a brew on. It is very, very cold out there. I do believe we are in the minuses by some margin. But yeah, I'm just chilling at the minute and just waiting for this snow to pass and get a bit later on so I can get outside and hopefully you'll have some clear skies and get some pretty epic night lapses, hopefully. So yeah, right, brew time, and yeah, just chill out for a bit. Well, I've just made me bolognese. Doesn't feel that warm right now. I hope it's still warm inside. Well, I've left it sitting for a few minutes. Just been outside with Simon, and it is lovely and snowy out there. Cleared up as well. So I'll put the GoPro on the time lapse. There's another thing I bought today. I thought I'd give it a punt. It's a hand warmer, but you light a stick of charcoal, and it doesn't set on fire. So yeah, hopefully that stays that way overnight. But my extremities aren't too bad at the minute. Yeah, I've been in the bag, just listened to a bit of a podcast, and I think I probably had about half an hour, I don't know. But yeah, like I say, past the bolognese time, and yeah, I think that should help warm the cockles a little bit. Well, it is super cold out here, and yeah, there's no sky, there's just cloud, unfortunately. But I'll just put another GoPro out for a time lapse or a night lapse. I'm going to get my other GoPro and set that up for probably early hours of the morning now, and just see if that works out. And if it does, great. If it doesn't, oh well. But yeah, it's not looking promising for a night lapse, so it is what it is. But I'm going to get myself back in that tent, I think, and get warm again. Well, just got back in the tent, and to be honest with you, I think that's going to be me for the night. It is freezing out there, and it doesn't look like we've got much chance of any clear skies, which is super unfortunate, really. Quite disappointed, but hopefully, there might be some sort of decent sunrise, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. I'll have to figure out when that actually is as well, so I'll have an alarm for just in case we do have a sunrise. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to pack up some of my stuff and get ready for turning in for the night. I think I might reheat my hot water bottle as well, because that's not as hot as it was. Really good, to be fair. Kept my toes warm, and this thing here is working quite well as well. So I've got all the little gizmos and gadgets to stay warm. But yeah, as I say, probably turn in for the night. Can't believe how cold it is. But then again, yes, I can believe how cold it is, because it's the middle of winter, up a mountain, covered in snow. so I can totally understand why it's cold. So yeah, wow, that is really warm now. Quite impressed with that. That's pretty good. As I say, I'm going to reheat some water. Probably have enough for a coffee as well. Have a coffee and then turn in for the night. Yeah. But apart from that, it's been nice. It's been a difficult climb, I must admit, a very difficult climb, but worth it to get up here in these conditions, because you don't often get this when it's this intense. But yeah, it's cool. So, right, boil that kettle. Well, I have no idea if my night lapse is filmed, because that's my GoPro covered in ice, and this is the other one, also covered in ice. Yeah, shut out the door now. But yeah, it's a nice morning. It's not, you know, sunrise weather. Unfortunately, and I seem to have woken up with blood all over my lips now. Now I don't know what it's from, but I've just wiped them off. But it's weird. Yeah, not sure what that is about. But anyway, yeah, I think we're gonna get a brew on. Get me water. Hopefully this hasn't frozen. It's a miracle, the water hasn't frozen. I'll be careful with it just in case I shock it and it does freeze. If you've ever had that happen to you, or say you've had a bottle of water in the the freezer for quite a few hours, and then you shake it, it all of a sudden turns to ice. That's a pretty cool thing to see, but yeah, at the same time, I don't want that to happen this morning. So I'm gonna get a brew on inside here. I mean, this inner tent's it's still already wet through, so I'm not really bothered about any more condensation. It'll just have to dry out at home. But it's not as bad as it has been previously. Still not great, but I am coming to the point where it's just the material that condensates so badly in these, compared to the cheaper materials which don't condensate as bad. But I'm sure there's more expensive materials that don't condensate as bad. Great material, super strong, super waterproof-ish, but it just condensates really badly. I mean, I've had vents open, so it's not the vents. So anyway, yeah, brew on, and get my hands warm as well, because my hands have been out for a little bit, just fetching the cameras and doing a bit of filming around. It's nice out there though, it's pretty cool. So yeah, brew. Well, it certainly froze overnight on anything that wasn't already frozen. But yeah, it's we both tossed and turned by the sounds of it, haven't we?
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I don't envy you not being able to sit up, to be honest.
No.
Are you getting the Alak then?
I'm used to it, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think when you're on a hill, you inevitably lean back into the tent a little bit.
Yeah.
So you lose a bit of headspace. You can do it, so you tighten that and raise the roof a bit, but completely. But reluctant to do that.
So, are you buying the Alak yet?
What was it? 1,200?
200, yeah.
Probably not.
No, fair enough.
You?
I might do.
Yeah?
No, I don't think I will. I think even when they come up second hand, they're still like £1,000.
Are they?
Yeah.
I'm keeping my eye out for a cheap solo, which probably isn't.
Yeah, but the market must be absolutely flooded with them.
I think it is. I saw one for 600.
Right.
I think that's considered cheap.
Yeah, mad that, innit, for a second-hand tent. What was that, a black or red?
Because I just think, all the things I complain about this tent, I think that'll rectify.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason everyone buys them.
Yeah.
Isn't there?
Well, yeah, I do want to be able to just take it out in mad weather.
Yeah.
On the occasion, should arise.
Yeah, mad weather.
Or I just might buy a mid-range one, a dome.
A dome.
Yeah.
I don't know what though. I don't know what you can really buy. Like, I know the Helm 2's pretty good, but I wouldn't.
Would you bring it out in this?
I'd bring it out in this, yeah. But this isn't like Storm.
It's not. No.
Do you know what I mean? You're talking about doing what these idiot YouTubers do. And
No.
go, 60
Not
mile an hour
necessarily.
winds.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
But I might be tempted.
Had to call Mountain Rescue.
the big yellow letters at the on the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Camping in Storm Lilac. Or whatever. What are you doing?
Why? Yeah, no, it's not for me, that one. Oh,
Funny.
it is funny, and it's funny when they break the tents. So it's like karma, innit? But yeah, I don't see the point in it myself.
No.
I mean, the only reason we come up here is because there wasn't like any sort of.
Yeah, no, we both looked at the weather, didn't we?
Yeah, and it was looking all right, and it was all right. It's just like waist height snow in some places.
But if we had an unexpected turn in the weather, we'd have been fine in these two tents.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Yeah.
Because they'd have handled it.
I think my guy lines as well have sagged massively overnight. But yeah, but it's not like you say, it's not been that bad.
No.
I think if it did turn bad, I'd obviously go out and adjust them. But
Yeah.
otherwise, they've been fine.
Oh God, there's nothing worse, is there?
No.
When you can hear the weather just pelting your tent,
Yeah.
but you know you can't go out.
Woot! Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's massive. It's
Is
like
that new?
Yeah. This came with the thing. It's fucking.
Jesus Christ, it's a sword.
Yeah. It's a great sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no. Hello over there. Yeah. No, it's been all right. It's not been at all testing, apart from the walk up.
Yeah, just the walk, innit?
That was that was hard. But yeah.
We knew it was going to be difficult, but
Yeah, but we weren't expecting
nah.
like some of the parts like waist height, right? Because I don't know what your experience was on middle of the week, but was the worst you got knee height?
There was a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Well, here on the walls, on the fell walls, it's been like up to the top of the wall basically. So you don't know how far the path is, because sometimes you don't know whether the walls collapse, do you? And it's just low, or whether that's deep. But
I've never been up here either, so I didn't know. Because some paths are better than others, so I guess when it snows, some areas will be worse affected, won't they?
yeah.
It seems like up here that the paths are a bit scattered and a bit.
Yeah, the paths aren't massively well defined. There's some parts where it's good, and there's other parts where it's not. But there's a lot of sunken, like troughs, which is where the snow's built up.
That's
obviously.
I could see that, yeah.
So yeah, just built up in there and just clung for dear life, and yeah, waist height. So right.
Good fun though, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was good. Yeah. I think I might start slowly packing my tent down now.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, I think everything's packed up inside. So right, get in there. Well, once again, guys, leave no trace. Just a bit of well, snow-free grass, really. A lot of that I shoveled away with my shovel yesterday. Yeah, I don't know if I got that in the video of me shoveling all the snow away, but Simon used his axe, I used my shovel, and yeah, just cleared a path for the snow, because yeah, you don't want to be lying, like setting up tent on the snow and then it just melts to the bottom in the morning, and yeah, no good whatsoever. But apart from that, it's been a good camp. We're going to head over to Cordale Moor, the Cordale Moor. This is Stony Cove Pike, aka Cordale Moor, but it's not Cordale Moor. You know, people want to call this Cordale Moor. It's not. It's Stony Cove Pike. So we're going over to the actual Cordale Moor, and then Simon wants to have a look at some sort of plaque or something. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to head back down. So we're not finishing the video just yet. But yeah, just thought I'd let you guys know, leave no trace, guys. So yeah, fortunately we're clagged in at the minute, but hopefully we'll get some clearage. I mean, the wind's probably about 10 mile an hour, so it should move on pretty quickly if we've got any breaks. Yeah, but apart from that, I've got GPS, so we should be able to make our way back over to Cordale. So yeah, wish us luck. So, hello Simon. We've come back to the car, and yeah, there's no footage because that was hard work. It was unreal. I'm knackered. You knackered?
Yeah, do you want a cheese string?
No, I'm right, cheers mate. I've got a Big Say Sport waiting for me in there. I can't believe how hard that was.
If I haven't lost a stone and a half just from that, I'd be devastated.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, so no footage between the camp and here. So this is where we're ending the video, obviously. But oh my days, I'm goosed. I feel like I've been beaten up now. So I think it's time for pub. So I'll see you guys later.